we told you it could happen, and it did. And we're back here. Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Talking to Takayo here on this Monday afternoon. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside Takayo Siddle, head coach of the Seahawks, head coach of your CA champion Seahawks here for 2025. So it's been a fun trip to D.C. for UNCW. The fans and the support, great crowd in Trask yesterday for the selection show. UNCW is headed to Wichita. They'll take on Texas Tech. UNCW the 14, the Red Raiders the 3 seed. We'll talk about that matchup a little bit later on. But bring in Coach. Coach, it's been almost a week now. You cut down the nets last Tuesday in Washington, D.C. for you. What's this week been like for you personally before we get into the team?
It's been great, Mike. Just sitting back, watching everybody play, and we've already taken care of business. I don't have to stress anymore. It's been great, for the guys to enjoy this experience and see them smile. And, this is a life-changing, huge moment for these guys. This is something they'll always look back on. Like, our banner will always hang in Trask Coliseum, and those guys left their legacy. We're not done yet, but what an experience it is for our players, what an experience it is for our students, what an experience it is for our fans. This is a huge moment right here, a monumental moment, and we're very blessed, Mike.
Who was one of the first people to maybe text, to call you, to congratulate you, and share the moment with you?
One of the first? I don't know, because when I turned my phone on, I had about 300 messages. My phone started glitching. It's still glitching right now. I have about 20 unread messages, but I can't find them anywhere. So if you're one of those 20 people that I haven't responded to, I'm sorry. Thank you for texting. But, all my mentors, it was great having Kevin Keats there, to spend some time with him, to enjoy that moment with him. It was very special to me. It was very emotional for both of us because without him, I wouldn't be in this position right now. Chris Holtman sent me a really nice text message, Tim Kraft. To spend that moment with my parents, my mom, was so special. I'm very blessed and very humbled to be in this position that we're in right now.
Yeah, one of the first hugs you got was from your mom. That has to be special to have her there and to witness that moment for you.
Yeah, we it's something that I dreamed about, being able to share that moment with her. Without her, I wouldn't be in the position. All the financial sacrifices, the time, the energy that she put into me as a player, and to help me get in this position, that's something that I don't take for granted. And to be able to share that moment with her was, probably the most special moment of my life.
Well, again, UNCW gets the job done, winning 3 games in 3 days, 27-7 record heading into the NCAA tournament, the second most wins in school history. They've won now 6 straight heading in there as well. 7th CAA title, 7th NCAA appearance for UNCW, the first time since 2017 as well. And you did it as an assistant coach, 16-17 alongside Kevin Keats, but now to do it as a head coach. How are the feels going from the assistant to the head coach?
It's different. I told Craig, I said, man, it feels different when you're able to get it as a head coach. I'm sitting in the seat where Jerry Wainwright sat, Kevin Keats, Brad Brownell. Now I can have lunch with those guys. Now I can have dinner with those guys. I don't think people understand the pressure that comes with this job. Coming behind some really, really good coaches. We've had success over the time I've been here, but, it's been eating away at me, man, and I feel like it was our job for us to get a championship and bring it back to Wilmington. Like, that was pressure on me, and we got a lot of more work to do, but to get that done was a huge milestone for me as a head coach.
Again, it's hard just to get to the championship game. You did it twice previously, and now to get this one. As you said, a little pressure, because of expectations with this program, but did you put pressure on yourself as well did you come in here with a timetable in mind and what, a date and year when you want to cut down the nets?
No, we just came in here, Mike, and we talked about building a program that, everybody can be proud of, a program that sustained a high level of success. And to be able to go to the championship 3 out of the last 4 years, when we lost the first 2 years, it was devastating. Especially the first year, not knowing if you would ever get back. That was the first thing that I said to the staff. I literally laid down flat on my back, and I said it hurts so much because I don't know if we'll get back. We want to get back for sure, but it's a hard thing to do. We were able to get back again in 23, and we fell short against a really good Charleston team, and then last year we were a disaster. And this group, I felt like we could do it, and we were able to get back, and I knew if we got back, I knew we were going to get the job done. And, this is a special group, Mike. This is a special group in a lot of ways. This is a group that I'll always cherish and forever indebted to, and love every single person on the team, on the staff. What a special moment.
And so many guys that contributed to this, but then when you look at it, 3 guys that were on the all-tournament team. The MOP is Donovan Newby, Kamari McGriff, Noah Ross. 3 guys that have been here for 3+ years.
Yeah.
You've got to have those kind of guys, I would think, if you're going to win a championship like this.
I mean, it's a must. It's a must. Day one, those guys showing the new guys the ropes, taking ownership in our culture, taking ownership in our program, and just being our kind of guys, our OKGs, guys that know exactly what comes with being a UNCW basketball player and living that out. Those guys really are they bleed teal, and for us to be able to do that together was truly special. As soon as the game was over, Brandon asked me, who do you want to talk? Who do you want to take with you to the media? Do you want to take Bo and Don? I said, no disrespect to Bo. Bo helped us win this. But our 4 core guys, they deserve to be in there sitting at that media table with me because we've been through a lot. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. They deserve this moment more than anybody.
Yeah, so it's Newby, Kamari McGriff, Noah Ross, and Nolan Hodge for UNCW. A great group for UNCW, a great core with some pretty good guys around them as well. So again, the Seahawks winning 3 games, 3 days in Washington, D.C. We'll take our first break here. When we get back, we're going to start diving into those games. Exciting all the way through for UNCW, and we'll recap those games next. Stay with us. We're talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location.
Move over Friday. Buffalo Wild Wings is making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one, get one free boneless wings with takeout or delivery from B-Dubs. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one, get one of equal value free boneless wings on Thursday. Not valid with any other offers. Size exclusions may apply. Limit 1 while supplies last. Delivery and takeout available at participating Buffalo Wild Wings locations. Limited time offer. Delivery subject to availability. Fees may apply. Valid only for orders placed through the Buffalo Wild Wings app or website.
Oh, what a great camping trip for the Williams family. It was epic, Zach. And this week's MVP was their 2024 Ford Bronco SUV, Matt. Absolutely. It hauled everything and everyone to this great spot by the lake. And get them back in time for the big game. Yeah, let's go! Let's go. With the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV on your team, it's game on. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Hey, Seahawk fans, there's a new 7-Eleven in town, now open at 4615 Market Street. Find all your favorites like Big Bite hot dogs, pizza, taquitos, Big Gulps, and Slurpees. Everything you need to get back on the go. Check out what's new with coffee from 7-Eleven, and be sure to grab one of our delicious fresh bakery items, like a cookie or muffin. Visit the new 7-Eleven, now open at 4615 Market Street, and download the 7 Rewards app to score free food and drinks.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
Hey Seahawks fans, have you heard that iFly Wilmington, Wilmington's newest and most fun amusement, is now open on Eastwood Road? If you have always wanted to skydive but are afraid of a plane and a parachute, come and enjoy our indoor wind tunnel right now. Great for ages 3 to 103. You can book online at our website, iflyworld.com/Wilmington. That's iflyworld.com/Wilmington.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Heath Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Join O2 Fitness and save $15 per month with the UNCW Student Special. Your membership gives you access to all 4 locations in Wilmington, located on Independence Boulevard, Racine Drive, in Mayfair Town Center, and in Porter's Neck. Visit in club or go to o2fitnessclubs.com/UNCW. That's the letter O, the number 2, fitnessclubs with an S.com/UNCW, and a membership advisor will help you get started with your student rate.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle. Again, UNCW CAA champs for the first time since 2017, heading back to the big dance. They'll take on Texas Tech on a Thursday night, late night, Thursday night here in the East Coast. We'll talk about that matchup later. But, Coach, to get to the championship, it started in the quarterfinals for you guys, and a tough opponent here, but probably the opponent you wanted. I know you're not going to say, yeah, we wanted this one or that one, but last loss was against Hampton. You get another crack at them in the quarterfinal round as they came off the win against Elon to put themselves there. And the message to your kids was?
I'm going to tell you, I did want to play Hampton. I just didn't like how we approached that game up there. I didn't like how they acted after they beat us. I didn't like how they acted after they won their first round game to get to the quarterfinals. I felt like we matched up with them pretty well. I felt like we needed that physicality and that type of a game to get us going. And I knew our guys would have an edge to them. So we did want to play Hampton. I did want to play Hampton. I never told anybody that, but I know my assistants had their own their own thoughts or whatever, but I wanted to play Hampton. So, going into that game, obviously you have to try to create some type of an edge. Maybe the guys are ready to go no matter what, but we talked about how they punked us when we played them at their place. We talked about how they just physically manhandled us, and so we had to talk about that and show them that first. And the 3 guards that they have on their team, they combined for 55 out of their 83 points when they beat us at their place. So we knew we had to keep those guys in check, and just playing with the physical disposition that they couldn't match was extremely important. And I thought we attacked that game the right way, and it gave us confidence as we moved on throughout the tournament.
And it was more than a week since you last played, once you played this. And you and I talked a little bit beforehand. You approached the week a little differently, and seemed like it was more on the mental side to get ready for this game.
Yeah, it was. It was. We had, we call it theme week. Every day had something different. The first order of business was Mindset Monday, making sure that we knew how we needed to attack our week. I thought the guys did a tremendous job throughout the week. attacking the days like we needed them to. And it was all mental, Mike, building their confidence up, making sure they understood how we needed to handle each day in the tournament. And, the guys deserve all the credit for buying into it.
4 guys in double figures in this win. 18 for Bo Montgomery to lead the way. It was 15 for Kamari McGriff off the bench. Ross with 12, 11 for Sean Moore. Donovan Newby, only 9 points. But it seemed like when you needed him the most down the stretch, he was the guy that helped you finish that game off.
Yeah, it was a game where it was, it was back and forth, in the second half for a little while. They started closing the gap, and they were doing a great job of taking away our post guys. Bo had cooled off a little bit because I think he got in foul trouble. And we needed our captain, we needed our go-to guy to step up, and he made some big plays down the stretch.
Hit all 5 free throws he attempted. The Seahawks win this game 79-65, the final score. As a team, 29 of 34 from the free throw line. In this game, and really all tournament long, free throws were huge for you.
Yeah, they were huge. Donovan got there in particular towards the end of the game and really closed that thing out. But it's something that we spent a lot of time on. That. We make them going into the tournament. We amped it up to 150 makes a day. They had to record it. After every one of our practices, I put 20 minutes on the clock, split them up, made them shoot free throws for 20 minutes. Game day, shot free throws for 20 minutes. So it's a huge part of what we're doing.
And still, with all that practice, you still never know when it comes time for free throws in the course of a game.
You never know, but you try to prepare the guys as much as you can. But when those bright lights are on, you really never know because you can't simulate the game pressure. But we've shot free throws pretty good since I've been here, so we're going to keep on doing what we've been doing.
So you see the result, you see how your kids finish. What's going through your mind after this, again, in the scope of looking at what the week was like, getting ready for this? What's going through your mind getting ready for the semifinal matchup?
Yeah, it was, I was already prepared. I knew how I wanted to attack it. But it's, get the guys back as quick as possible. They were excited about the win, but we knew what we came to do. Get them back and try to get them some rest. Crazy thing, I went up, I took a shower as soon as we got back. I went down to the meeting space. They all are down there watching the game, watching the Charleston game, and I was surprised by that. But that was good for me to see because I knew that they were locked in, and it wasn't okay. We want to play Monmouth, we want to play Charleston. It was just like, hey, we just want to enjoy a good game. They were all down there locked in and getting their treatment done and spending time with each other. We sent them back up to their room to get some rest, and we stayed down there. We worked for a long night, early morning, whatever you want to call it, and getting everything prepared for them. And when they came down the next day, it was all about our energy and how we attacked our preparation.
It seems like you've had a lot of moments. We've talked here a lot about moments with the players, seeing them kind of connect with each other and bond off the floor as well. Moments like that, is that when it reinforces to you that this is a special group?
Yeah, it is. A lot of other groups that I've coached or been around, as soon as we get back there in their rooms doing their own thing, this group truly connected throughout the year, and then when February hit, you could really see them really connecting at a high level. I felt like going up there. I felt like we were going to do exactly what we did.
Well, they got the first step out of the way, the win against Hampton. The second step, the rivals, College of Charleston in the semifinals. We'll take a break and talk about that matchup next. Stay with us. Talkin' to Takayo rolls on here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location.
Wilmington has trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments for more than 76 years. Come visit our brand new store in Independence Mall and shop the area's largest selection of diamonds, bridal jewelry, diamond fashion, Pandora, and much more. Wilmington has voted Reed's as the best jeweler for a reason. Quality jewelry, a friendly atmosphere, and personalized service are what sets us apart. Come visit us to celebrate all life's moments at Reed's Jewelers' beautiful new store at Independence Mall.
New Hanover County tax evaluation will be out early 2025. If you feel your tax value is too high, get an appraiser and broker to review it with you by contacting Tim at Kennedy's Real Estate Services at 910-799-1068 or online at kennedyres.com. Tim's not only a UNCW fan, but he's also your local appraiser and broker, here to assist you with your valuation and any brokerage needs within New Hanover County. Kennedy's Real Estate, here to help you soar, just like the Seahawks.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
Strawberries and springtime go hand in hand. Now at Hardee's, they come together with a hint of lemon in our famous buttermilk biscuits. Introducing Hardee's Strawberry Lemon Biscuits, loaded with berry goodness and drizzled in icing. Served warm from sunrise to supper time. The perfect taste to bring on the sunshine all day long. But hurry, this special strawberry lemon flavor is as fleeting as springtime itself. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Available for a limited time. Exclusions may apply by time of day.
Brewster's Ice Cream is made in-store daily the old-fashioned way, serving over 24 premium flavors and artisan desserts, including crunchy handmade waffle cones, customized sundaes, candy-filled blast, and thick milkshakes. Custom order Brewster's ice cream cakes or pies with your favorite flavor. Brewster's gift cards make a great gift year-round. Taste the Brewster's difference at 4414 South 17th Street in Wilmington. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you with DoorDash. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Brewster's Ice Cream Wilmington.
If you're looking for a center console boat with versatility, style, and value, check out Seaboard Boats at Marine Warehouse Center. Seaboard models ranging from 22 foot to 26 foot. The LX series is more than capable of shallow coastal runs, but also adds hardcore offshore fishing. Don't settle for less. Let Marine Warehouse set you up with a Seaboard boat that's powered with a Suzuki-powered outboard. Get yours before they're gone. Visit Marine Warehouse Center on Market Street or marinewarehousecenter.com.
Premier Pools and Spas of Wilmington specializes in gunite pools, fiberglass pools, and outdoor living, kitchens, and hardscape landscaping. Premier knows buying a pool is a big decision for your family. That's why Premier professionals emphasize clarity of communication throughout the process to ensure your peace of mind. From designing your ideal oasis right down to decking out with an array of customizable features, you can trust us to turn your vision into reality. Premier Pools and Spas, serving Wilmington and the surrounding areas. Online at premierpoolsandspas.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Rolling on here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with the coach, Takayo Siddle, talking to Takayo. Again, they'll take on Texas Tech Thursday, 10:10 Eastern Time. You can come right here to watch it. They will stay open for the duration of that game. So thank you, Rob, Bill, and the folks here at Buffalo Wild Wings. Should be a fun night, exciting night ahead for UNCW. But a week ago, Monday night in D.C., it was a fun night for UNCW taking on College of Charleston, the rival in the semifinal game. So, Coach, as you said, everybody was watching that game. It came down to the end. Monmouth, Charleston, it became Charleston. And again, I'm sure no favorites, but I'm sure maybe you wanted this, again, to make sure your kids were focused. And the first thing they said, hey, the trilogy. You know, this is going to be game 3. You beat them twice. But what were your initial thoughts when you knew that this was the matchup?
Well, I called. I texted a couple people, and I said, I texted Chris Holtman, by the way. I said, what are your feelings on playing a team 3 times that you've beat 2 times already? And he gave me some great advice. We started looking at some percentages. I think 84% of the time. If you beat a team twice, you beat them the third time. So got that out of the way. Tried to get that out of my
I know, it's the old adage. It's hard to beat somebody 3 times in one season, but it isn't. The numbers show it isn't.
Right. So I just wanted to go ahead and clear my mind with that. And then, like I said, the rest after and man, Mike, I don't know if you were in there, but those walkthroughs that we had, I bet we woke the whole city up with those walkthroughs. We were loud, energetic. Our coaches did an unbelievable job with our scouting. We knew every play call that they were going to run against us. Like we were sharp. The energy was unmatched, to be honest with you, Mike. And I showed them, and I felt like it came down to this, Mike. I showed them a edit, and Austin Parker, my video guy, did a heck of a job with it. Just a toughness edit, 50-50 balls. Just all out, just toughness edit. Because at that point, we know them, they know us. It's going to come down to those plays, and I thought we dominated the effort plays in that game. And some of the plays that our guys made, diving on the floor and getting those loose balls, were very impressive. And I thought that was the difference in the game.
Well, and it came down to one of those 50-50 plays, a defensive play, the steal created by Nolan Hodge. I mean, you got to love that fact because they had a couple opportunities there at the end to maybe take the lead late, but the defense is what maybe won the game in the end.
It is. Nolan, he had about 5 50-50 balls that he recovered. And that one at the end, there was none bigger than that one. Man, you need a little luck. You need to play well, obviously, and you need to be tough. And we were, we checked all of those boxes off in that game.
And again, after a 9-point performance the night before, 24 for Donovan Newby, 7 of 19, 5 of 12 from three-point range. You heard some chirping coming from the bench from Charleston, and that really motivated him, got him going, as you saw throughout this game.
Yeah, we needed all of those big shots that he made. I told him the other day, it gave me chills just, watching him out there. Not the shot making, just the passion, the obsession, just the joy and pure happiness, just to be out there playing the game. Like you could feel it, you could see it. It was coming from his soul. And I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, Mike, from any player that I've coached. Like the pure joy and obsession that he exhibited out there was, it was great to see.
As we talk about all the time, it's hard to think of him not in a Seahawk uniform. He didn't start here, he's ending here, and he's certainly a Seahawk through and through the way he has performed in his 3 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely leaving this legacy here. He's 3 points away from being at 1,000 in the UNCW uniform. He's one of us. I told him when we were hugging after the game, at the very end, I told him he's a UNCW legend. He's done some unbelievable things in his 3-year career here.
And along with Kamar McGriff 10 points in this game. He helped the bench outscore the Charleston bench 24-10. So again, it's the rival. It's a lot on the line. Going into it as well that it's not Towson, the number 1 seed. It's a 12 seed Delaware that the winner of this game faces. Were you concerned about that? Were you worried about that? Your kids looking at that and not looking at Charleston?
No, we were locked in, Mike. We were locked in. I just felt it in my heart. We were locked in. I didn't even mention it. If anybody mentioned it was probably Noah and those guys, Donovan, telling everybody to stay focused. But we had 3 one-game tournaments, and that was our mindset the whole time.
Again, UNCW wins in the semifinals against the rival Charleston, 68-67. The final scores. They hit a 3 late in the game at the buzzer. Charleston did. The Seahawks again win this one, win 3 in a row this season against College of Charleston. 5 straight for you against Charleston as well. The Seahawks against the Cougars. So we'll take our next break, and then we're going to get to the final game of the CA tournament, the championship game against the 12 seed at Delaware. We're going to talk about that matchup next. Stay with us.
All right, let's go ahead and huddle up, wing lovers. You do know you can double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Well, here's what you do. Buy one order of traditional wings and get the second one for 50% off. No time to dine? Don't sweat it. Order for delivery and then wing it up with the crew at home. Or you can pick up Buffalo Wild Wings takeout when you're on the go. Limit one per order. Not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. Double your count for less. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud supporter of Seahawk Athletics.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find a Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landfall Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Hey, Seahawk fans, there's a new 7-Eleven in town, now open at 4615 Market Street. Find all your favorites like Big Bite hot dogs, pizza, taquitos, Big Gulps, and Slurpees. Everything you need to get back on the go. Check out what's new with coffee from 7-Eleven, and be sure to grab one of our delicious fresh bakery items, like a cookie or muffin. Visit the new 7-Eleven, now open at 4615 Market Street, and download the 7 Rewards app to score free food and drinks.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Window World, simply the best for less.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Hey Seahawks fans, have you heard that iFly Wilmington, Wilmington's newest and most fun amusement, is now open on Eastwood Road? If you have always wanted to skydive but are afraid of a plane and a parachute, come and enjoy our indoor wind tunnel right now. Great for ages 3 to 103. You can book online at our website, iflyworld.com/Wilmington. That's iflyworld.com/Wilmington.
Join O2 Fitness and save $15 per month with the UNCW Student Special. Your membership gives you access to all 4 locations in Wilmington, located on Independence Boulevard, Racine Drive, in Mayfair Town Center, and in Porter's Neck. Visit in club or go to o2fitnessclubs.com/UNCW. That's the letter O, the number 2, fitnessclubs with an S.com/UNCW, and a membership advisor will help you get started with your student rate.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL Supply.com. Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you, alongside Takayo Siddle. UNCW 3 wins, 3 days in D.C., and it all wrapped up last Tuesday against the 12 seed Delaware. So first of all, you get to this point, 2 games, 2 days, 2 hard-fought wins, Hampton, College of Charleston. Now it's a 12 seed. For them, 5th game in 5 days. Coaching-wise, going into this, how were you trying to take advantage of that and try to wear them down a little bit?
You know, our energy is everything, Mike. I wanted to press them a little bit more. Not chaotic press. I wanted to get into our 1-2-2, which we didn't do that in the first 4-minute media, and I told them we were going to. But, you know, the moment kind of got us a little bit. I wanted to just try to stay in their face. And I thought we did a good job of it. I thought we warmed down. We had a chance, opportunity in the game in that first half where we could have really put them away. But some bad shots, some turnovers kind of led to some runouts and got them back in the game. But really wanted to just stay in their face and just try to overwhelm them with energy. We had some really good moments in that game, especially in the first half. And then second half, it was back and forth. The team who was going to get some stops was going to win the game, and luckily that was us.
They stuck with their starters. You outscored their bench 32-0. Did that surprise you at all that they stuck with those guys who obviously they're playing well, but again, 5 games, 5 days?
Yeah, no, it didn't surprise me. As a coach, you're a creature of habit. Those guys that played a lot throughout the tournament, they were running off straight adrenaline, and he was going to play his best 5. And what a talented group he has. What an unbelievable run they had. So we knew what to expect.
Second half, they got back in this game because they started to dominate on the boards. In the end, you had the lead on the glass. What did you do to turn it back around and get it in your favor?
Yeah, so the last 8 minutes, and I had been going back and forth with the staff at every media. We were switching 1 through 5 to take away their threes. They started driving us, which created some layups for them. It put us in rotation, and then we had mismatches trying to block out. And so we changed our coverage that last 8 minutes, and it really impacted the game in our favor. We started icing the ball screens, which was trying to stick it up on the sideline, and we didn't want our 5 men to get stuck on their guards to give up drives, and we didn't want our guards to get stuck on their bigger guys to give up offensive rebounds. So we changed up our coverage, and it really changed the game for us. We were able to get some clean stops, and that's what won the game for us.
4 in double figures in the end. Donovan Newby helped close it out. 8 of 8 from the free throw line as a team, 24 of 29. But to see him, and again, you talked about him, but to have the ball in his hands toward the end of the game and to see him. And I talked to him yesterday. I said, do you always kind of talk to yourself at the free throw line? He said, typically he does inside. But he said because of the moment, he was talking to himself out loud. Talked to their guys a little bit because they were talking trash to him. But to see him close it out in that fashion, what does that mean to you in this program for that to happen in that fashion?
Cold-blooded. When you say something and then you back it up with your actions, that's cold-blooded. There wasn't a doubt in my mind that he was going to make those free throws. I didn't even think about it. No other guy on our team or that I've coached in this program that I would want at the free throw line. I would put Shaquem Phillips in that conversation. I would put Jalen Sims in that conversation. Those 3 guys, very confident with them being in that moment and being able to capitalize. And I was so glad that he made those 2 free throws. It was pretty much over after that.
Yeah, made it a 4-point game, a 2-possession game with limited time left. Is that when you were finally able to exhale?
No. No, I wasn't able to exhale until the horn went off. But when it went off, Mike, I can't really describe the feeling. I'm still kind of numb a little bit. I don't think I've put things in perspective yet, but I'm sure I will after we finish up. But man, what a weight off our shoulders! What a relief it was to finally get it done, man.
And to climb that ladder, cut down the last piece of the net on that one side, and be able to look out on the crowd as well. What does that moment mean to you?
It was a dream come true. I've dreamed about that. I've said it multiple times that I've always wanted to be the head coach here. It was a dream of mine. I didn't know if it would happen, but was absolutely blessed when I got that call. And to be able to bring a championship back as a head coach to this university means the world to me. So that was probably the most gratifying moment, just to stand up and look at everybody, be so happy, and all the different emotions. It was a special feeling.
So that's a Tuesday. You didn't find out till yesterday, Sunday, on Selection Sunday. So did you take that whole time to kind of soak it in? Have you guys practiced since the championship, before the selection show, before you knew who your opponent was going to be?
We practiced a couple times. I still haven't, Mike. I mean, it's just it's a numb feeling. It's an exciting feeling for sure. But, I thought I'd be, overwhelmed with emotion. It hadn't really set in yet, but I know it will at some point when I look back on it. But we've practiced a couple times, just getting them back together, getting them in the gym, moving around a little bit. Today we'll hit it really hard. Tomorrow we'll hit it hard. But I want these guys to soak up this moment and enjoy it because this is not normal. It's hard to do. And to be able to do it for the 7th time in school history, it means the world to me.
And the most in conference history as well. You were tied, and UNCW was tied with Old Dominion with 6 championships. Now UNCW stands alone with 7 championships in the CAA. Hey, nothing better than that right now. Men's basketball, I think, one of 4 teams for UNCW that have the most conference championships in the history of the conference. So kind of stands alone right now. It's certainly why this has become title town here in Wilmington. Again, 76-72 the final score. UNCW wins the championship against Delaware, and they move on to the NCAA tournament. We're going to move on here to a break, come back with our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. You probably know who it is. We'll talk about him a little bit more when we get back. Stay with us.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Oh, what a great camping trip for the Williams family. It was epic, Zach. And this week's MVP was their 2024 Ford Bronco SUV, Matt. Absolutely. It hauled everything and everyone to this great spot by the lake. And get them back in time for the big game. Yeah, let's go! Let's go. With the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV on your team, it's game on. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
New Hanover County tax evaluation will be out early 2025. If you feel your tax value is too high, get an appraiser and broker to review it with you by contacting Tim at Kennedy's Real Estate Services at 910-799-1068 or online at KennedyRES.com. Tim's not only a UNCW fan, but he's also your local appraiser and broker, here to assist you with your valuation and any brokerage needs within New Hanover County. Kennedy's Real Estate, here to help you soar, just like the Seahawks.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags, or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
Hardee's hand-breaded chicken goodness. 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk and lightly hand-breaded. Served on a toasted bun for a perfectly crispy meets juicy chicken sandwich, or on a home-style tender platter with your favorite dipping sauce, like new Duke's Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. Lunch, dinner, or anytime, there's nothing quite like the goodness of Hardee's hand-breaded chicken. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Available for limited time at participating restaurants.
If you're looking for a flats boat, Marine Warehouse Center has it. Spider boats are the fastest growing, most affordable brand of flats boats on the market. Flats boats and skinny water fishing shouldn't be only available to those with deep pockets. Every Spider boat comes with a 10-year limited hull warranty. Marine Warehouse has Spider boats packed to the brim with features to accommodate everyone and powered with Yamaha outboards. Visit Marine Warehouse Center on Market Street or marinewarehousecenter.com.
Premier Pools and Spas of Wilmington specializes in gunite pools, fiberglass pools, and outdoor living, kitchens, and hardscape landscaping. Premier knows buying a pool is a big decision for your family. That's why Premier professionals emphasize clarity of communication throughout the process to ensure your peace of mind. From designing your ideal oasis right down to decking out with an array of customizable features, you can trust us to turn your vision into reality. Premier Pools and Spas, serving Wilmington and the surrounding areas. Online at premierpoolsandspas.com.
Wilmington has trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments for more than 76 years. Come visit our brand new store in Independence Mall and shop the area's largest selection of diamonds, bridal jewelry, diamond fashion, Pandora, and much more. Wilmington has voted Reed's as the best jeweler for a reason. Quality jewelry, a friendly atmosphere, and personalized service are what sets us apart. Come visit us to celebrate all life's moments at Reed's Jewelers' beautiful new store at Independence Mall.
Brewster's Ice Cream is made in-store daily the old-fashioned way, serving over 24 premium flavors and artisan desserts, including crunchy handmade waffle cones, customized sundaes, candy-filled blast, and thick milkshakes. Custom order Brewster's ice cream cakes or pies with your favorite flavor. Brewster's gift cards make a great gift year-round. Taste the Brewster's difference at 4414 South 17th Street in Wilmington. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you with DoorDash. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Brewster's Ice Cream Wilmington.
Man, this is a fast-moving show. We must be having fun here, talking about some good stuff, talking about a championship and a trip to the NCAA tournament. Back here talking to Takayo, Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Donovan Newby, the most outstanding player in the CAA tournament. How about these numbers? Averaged just shy of 17 points a game, over 3 assists a game, 1 steal a game, 18 for 18 from the free throw line. It doesn't get much better than that. Johnny Newman for Richmond was 19 of 19 one year, but 18 of 18 for Donovan Newby. He scored the last 4 points in the title game at the free throw line as well. And as he said, he sent Delaware home with that last one as well. Again, this kid has emerged as a leader throughout the season. It's no accident because he's worked so hard behind the scenes, outside of practice. And to see the tears of joy on his face afterwards, you can tell that this certainly meant a lot to him.
Oh yeah, he would send a text to his teammates in their little group chat. He told me, "Get me to March, guys. Get me to March Madness, guys." And that was just pure obsession, Mike, pure joy. Just to spend that time with him after the game, it meant everything to me because he's poured his heart and soul into this program. And I told him, Mike, at a time when we met in the off season, he didn't know if he could help us get to where we got to. That was his words. He said, I don't know, Coach. I don't know if I can do it. And I said, you absolutely can do it. You can do it. Don't you doubt yourself. You're more than capable. And so we shared that moment. And it was a beautiful thing. So I'm very proud of him and what he's accomplished and the ownership and that he's taken into this program as our leader and our captain. So very proud of him. You don't get enough credit, Mike. I think you're the absolute best. I think you're the GOAT. It's such a pleasure to work with you, man. You make it look easy, man, and I don't think you get enough credit, man. So I appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's not about me. It's hey, you guys make me sound better when you win. So I've sounded good 27 games. I've sounded bad 6 because I didn't call the Howard game. I wasn't on the broadcast, so I can't take responsibility for that. But thank you. I appreciate that. But you're the GOAT. He's the MOP, Donovan Newby, a name that'll be heard around here and mentioned around here a lot throughout the history of this program. Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Seahawks memories are made with good friends off the beaten path. It's time to get into a built wild Ford Bronco or Ford Bronco Sports. Your Carolina Ford Dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. We'll take a break. We want to leave some time to talk about the NCAA tournament, the matchup with Texas Tech as well. So stay with us. Back to wrap things up next here, talking to Takayo.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landfall Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Back to put the finishing touches on Talkin to Takayo here for this Monday afternoon. Mike Vaccaro, Takayo Siddle with you. Great crowd here. We've got Jim Whitmire here, so this is for him. UNCW is going to Wichita, the birthplace of Pizza Hut. There you go. There's your fun fact of the day. Pizza Hut and White Castle in Wichita. And some basketball as well. UNCW against Texas Tech in the first round. UNCW the 14, Texas Tech the 3 seed. They were the number 2 seed in their conference tournament in the Big 12, finishing behind Houston during the regular season. They lost in the semifinals to Arizona. It's amazing because you played Grant McCaslin, their head coach, when he was at North Texas in the Bahamas. That game was 55-51. UNCW won the championship. Now it's 2 teams scoring in the 80s, 2 of the best offensive teams, but is there still a hint of defense for both these teams?
Oh, yeah. Man, when you talk about Grant McCaslin coach team, you have to talk about them when you talk about Houston and how physical and how competitive and how tough they are. That's what they're built on, and our guys need to understand that, Mike. It's going to be a UFC fight the whole way through, and so got a lot of respect for him. One of the game's best there is. He's done an unbelievable job at every stop that he's had. He's built off of toughness and just grit and grind. So we got a tall task in front of us, but we're going to go in there and prepare to win, and we're going to scrap and claw, bite, do whatever we have to do to try to come out of there with a win.
Yeah, 25-8 for the Red Raiders this season. JT Toppin, the Player of the Year in the Big 12, the Newcomer of the Year as well, a transfer from New Mexico. Is that kind of where it starts for you defensively to try to contain him?
Yeah, we have to do that by committee, but it's a team that they are really good in transition, very efficient, and then in the half court, a lot of pick and rolls. Our pick and roll defense has to show up, and then they're really good at going to the glass. So we're going to have to rebound the basketball at a high level, and then offensively for us, they're so physical. When you think about them, think about the likes of Towson on steroids. They're extremely physical. They contest everything. Everything's going to be challenged, and they try to make you beat them from over the top. But they're very sound on both ends of the floor, and I think this will be a team, going into it. Before we play them, I bet a lot of people picked them to be in the Final Four, or a team that has a chance to win it. Hopefully we can stop that.
Only the second meeting ever between the Seahawks and the Red Raiders. The first back in 2002. The first game for Brad Brownell as the head coach here at UNCW, and went up against Bob Knight in that game. Brett Blizzard had 29 in that setback with the Red Raiders. So the second meeting comes in the NCAA tournament. So, again, you're a newbie at this as far as a head coach, but you've been through this as an assistant coach. Are you reaching out to some coaches to kind of get some advice how they kind of approach the next couple of days and getting into this tournament?
No. I think I'll just go off instinct here. I want to practice hard today. I want to practice hard tomorrow. We'll touch some game speed stuff on Wednesday, and then we'll start to tailor it down a little bit as we get closer to game time. But we haven't had those really grueling hard practices. And while I still have them here in Wilmington, I want to make sure I get that from them before we leave. So I'm excited about it. We won't have them in there long, but we're gonna practice. We're gonna practice like a championship team.
Again, the game Thursday night, 10:10 Eastern Time on True TV. You can come out here to Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road, watch that game. We'll have it for you on the radio as well, starting at 9:50 on the Breeze. Also working to have it on the Varsity radio app as well, as you'll be able to stream it that way, not on the typical Breeze streaming site. So again, 10:10 Thursday Eastern Time, 9:50 will be our airtime on the Breeze on the Varsity app as well. Coach, you've gotten this team to the 7th CAA championship, the most ever in conference history. Best of luck in the NCAA tournament starting on Thursday.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you guys all year for your support. Thanks.
That's probably our quickest show we've ever had here. Talking to Takayo at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location. The Seahawks off to the big dance to take on Texas Tech again on Thursday night, 10:10 Eastern Time. And we'll have all the games for you as far as the run goes for UNCW on the Breeze. Thanks for joining us here today. Have a great day, everybody.